The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but by the silence over that by the good people. Martin Luther King Jr. Now, July the 5th, Wednesday, July the 5th is this Wednesday coming. It's less than, I suppose, 4 days away. Yeah, it's 3 days away. Now, a lot of people have put a lot of work into trying to arrange this, organise this. So I am urging you, I am pleading with you, all of those that have been affected by the family court system, by CAFCAS, by child maintenance services, all of those whose lives have been ruined, all of those that have lost loved ones, everyone that's got a brother or a nephew or a cousin, anyone going through the family court system, dealing with this bias, understand and know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. July the 5th, 3.5 days away, 3 days away. We need to show up in numbers. We need to show our support. We need to stand up to this cruelty and oppression. If we sit back silent, we are part of the problem. If we sit back and do nothing, we are part of the problem. Change has never come about in history until someone took action. Someone went out of their way. The benefits we may be enjoying today in many aspects of life is because someone made a sacrifice somewhere. Now, for your children to enjoy certain benefits, to protect your sons, your nephews, your younger brothers, your uncles, your fathers, to protect the generations to come, to protect these teenagers that are growing up now, we need to make this sacrifice now. Now, we don't have to sacrifice much. We just have to show up. Split the difference, and all the associated volunteers and organizations have put a lot of work into trying to arrange this. Shout out to all of those organizations. But to all of those that have been affected by this system, I urge you, please show up. We need you. We need to show up in numbers to challenge this. If we do not challenge this today, if we do not show up, if we do not get behind this movement, the laws are just going to get worse. The CMS have just managed to sort of pass that bill through Parliament, and it has been disguised with domestic abuse. We are helping domestic abuse victims by putting the non-resident parent, mostly fathers who are the abusers, on deductions of earnings, collect and pay. They are using domestic abuse as a narrative to push all these laws through. They've got even more powers now. 1,000 men a year currently. If this bill is continued and allowed to go on, there will be more men that we will lose to this. They could be your sons, your nephews, your brothers, your uncles, your fathers. I urge everyone, all the children that have grown up in single parent homes and not had contact with their other parent, this is for all of us. We need to show up and get behind this. I urge you, I plead with you. July the 5th, time to show up and take action for the generations to come and protect the societies to come going into the future. I'm going to read that quote again. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but by the silence over that by the good people. Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you for watching Disqualified Dads.